Ahoy there! It's time for some channel news for March, and I have some exciting news and some sad news. Let's get the sad news out of the way. Aerofade has had to drop out of working on the channel due to being detained, not by the authorities as some of you have suspected, but by real-world commitments. He has far too much real-world going on and so hasn't had enough time to put in any work on the channel. I'm sad we don't have Aerofade contributing anymore, but I'm gonna drag him back for guest appearances in games in the future when our schedules align. And now for the exciting news. I have some fun things to announce. First up, I've kicked off a Patreon campaign. I've spent a lot of time thinking about this and wondering whether the time is right and whether I'll get much support, but I think it is the right time and I really hope I'll get some love from all of you. Why am I doing Patreon? Well, I have some plans to make the channel even better and I can only do that with support. For example, I know many of you have noticed my frame rate in newer games is a bit rubbish. And with some modest Patreon support I'll be able to go and upgrade my hardware so I can keep showing the latest and best games to you all. I've got a bunch of neat titles I'm planning to cover for the rest of the year, and they would look amazing on max settings, and right now that's not going to happen. So what would you get for supporting me on Patreon? Well, I've figured out some rewards for patrons that I think you would love. I've got everything from game keys for higher tier patrons, to private chat, to name in the game options for nearly all tiers, and a few other bits and bobs that you might enjoy. In terms of name in the game, I'm really looking forward to working with everyone in the $3 plus tier so I can get you into as many games as possible. For example, I'm going to start an XCOM 2 playthrough this week with a custom voice mod I've made, and I'd love to get as many of you as I can into the game with your own unique characters. The next bit of news is that, as you've probably noticed, I've changed the art, style and name of the channel, and that all follows on from Aerofade leaving. I'm really fond of the new look, and so I should give a bit of a shout out here to my buddy designer Tim Denis, who has put up with my finicky and precise design brief emails. Finally, just a note on the XCOM 2 playthrough. I've been working with my buddy Silence on a voice mod, mentioned it earlier, and this mod includes my own voice, as a pirate of course, and the voices of a half dozen other YouTubers. You may have already noticed the voices in the video playing in the background are a little different. Well, that's some of these YouTubers I know battling aliens already. We'll publish this mod on the workshop soon enough, but I hope you'll tune into the Let's Play once it begins to see how YouTube does battling aliens in a legendary Iron Man game. I'm sure it'll all go wonderfully. Anyway, please go check out my Patreon page. I've got a video there explaining Patreon and how it works and what I'm trying to achieve. You can check out the tiers and hopefully you'll find one that's appealing. And even if you can't support me on Patreon, I enjoy reading your comments and videos, and that's something that won't change as the channel grows. Look forward to hearing from you all soon. Until next time, I've been Tiny Pirate, you've been amazing. Good night.